I want to be able to make my fucking size bigger. What's going on here? Am I missing it? Is it hidden away somewhere? It was. It was hidden away from me. Sorry about this. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the colors. So what we're gonna be talking about before we get into anything is what is A.M. if I could type D. All right, what's A.M.D? A stands for accumulation, M stands for manipulation, D stands for distribution, right? So when we're in let me give you a few examples on what this is entirely. Accumulation is that's horrible. I am so sorry. Accumulation is this when we're just bouncing around, not really making any significant highs or lows. That is accumulation. Manipulation is when we finally go ahead and take out a low, which causes these orders right here to get taken out, right? That's called a manipulation. A distribution can either happen one or two ways, and it could go the same way with the manipulation too. But in order to sense or get a good sense of where those two patterns are going to go, you would want to again check on higher time frames to know where the trend is going itself. So after you get a good sense on where the trend is going, you could go ahead and get a good sense on what the next manipulation is going to be, right? We're not going to go ahead and predict, though. This is just a theory. No, that's predicting. Um, I guess it's okay to have hunches. But what you really want to do is react off of what the market is giving you. So, and let's say it already gave us this low that took out these prior lows. The chances of it going any lower, if we're just seeing it based off of this, like if this is just one daily time, 1 4 hour chart that we're looking at, and it just now broke these lows right here, the chances of it going up after breaking the lows is high. This right here is called a distribution. It is distributing. I can't even say it right. Oh my god. Distributing all of the orders that would have been right here. It's just taking them all out in a sense. That's just a fancier way of saying taking them out. It's taking everybody out, making a new higher high, to then go back into a consolidation. And it might not even look like a straight shot like this. You could have jagged edges on both sides that go up and down, but the point being is like it still goes in one direction, and that's what we're looking for, right? So after the distribution, we go back into consolidation. There's a lot of times where dip back down, take out those orders again to continue on down. That's a possibility. Another possibility is, let's say, consolidating, manipulating, and then it could just consolidate again, depending on what's happening with the news. So that's in all what is accumulation, distribution, or accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Well, I gotta check on the baby. He sounds like he getting a little flushy wushy. I think it's time for him to drink his bottle. And it's kind of funny because I just started this video. Didn't want to go ahead and pause it just yet, but I guess I'm gonna have to. But before I get to him, I could just show you on the chart what it really does look like. So on the 4 hour, this is a 4 hour chart that we're looking at right now. We have, let's start with the consolidation or the accumulation. This is your accumulation. This is your manipulation. We went up just a bit for the manipulation. So accumulated. Here, let me get this right. I'm so sorry. I should be looking at this. Accumulation right here. Manipulation down to the bottom to then distribute. And then we went back into another consolidation, like accumulation. I'm so sorry. Consolidation, accumulation is it's all the same thing. To then make the manipulation all the way back up here to take out these orders, these orders, these orders. To then make the distribution back down to these lows to take out these orders. To try to take out these little orders right here, but it wasn't able to. So consolidated, accumulated a little bit, I meant. Manipulated, and then we distributed. And we made another move back down in the same day, I believe. No. Yeah, within that same like 4 hour time frame, it jumped right back down into the lows to consolidate, manipulate a little bit, consolidate to going back up. That's what I'm saying earlier when you could have a consolidation, manipulation, consolidation into another manipulation. But those moves only happen once per session. So you can't have like two different consolidations happen in one time frame. Like all right here, it's just one move for accumulation. Let's say this is the 8 o'clock candle right here. We didn't sweep out the lows until we got to this candle right here. But that would have been the move down already. Let me see if I can get this right exactly for you guys. Boom. Boom. Okay. That was nice. I guess never picked up that marker. Right, like that. Just like that. So here we have that one. Here we have the low. Right when we opened, we swept the low. Came down just a little bit to test these levels. Take out these orders. So accumulated manipulation. Accumulation, the manipulation, the distribution. And then we hit these lows down here, took out these orders right here to then draw back up here. And then we're probably going back into another consolidation, seeing as we just went into it. I know I just said there's only one consolidation period, one manipulation period, but as you can see, this already happened. This was a part of the move, and now we're just going back up in the 1 hour to just bounce around a little bit. We might come back down and take out some of those lows, but I don't see it going past. I don't see it going past this. I really think we're just going to be bouncing just because of that big move. Let me show you this big move right here. We took out the lows to then sweep up the highs. Realistically speaking, it should. It's not even going to do anything. It's already swept out these highs. To ask it to come up all the way over here to make a move is doing a little too much for price. It's asking a lot for price to do. But you get the sense of what's really what. You have the small move down after a large move down or a large move up. What price is going to do is try to make up its mind on where it wants to go next. And based on the trend it's in, it's going to go in that actual direction. You could catch the manipulation move, or you could catch the distribution move. I try to catch a little. I would like to say I don't like to catch the manipulation, but there's times that I do find myself catching a manipulation move to then draw it out into the distribution. Because there's times where I just do this, like it will go up for the manipulation, come back down a little bit, say my stop is here. Let me draw it out a little bit more. Say stop is here. It'll come down, come up, come down, come up, come down, come up. It'll do a little bit of something like that too. Sorry, I need to put this in there. It would do a little something like this, so then hit higher profit, like it's actually doing right now. So, but like I said, oh yeah, I was reaching for those highs. It dead ass reached for those highs. So that would have been a good play to take. You just got to be patient. That's the manipulation right there. Or I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Manipulated, consolidated, and then it came in through, took out these lows to then rip to the upside. And that would have been a really good ROR if he would have taken it from down here, swept the low to then go higher. That would have been a delicious move. We could try seeing if we could catch some of those moves sometime. But right now, I gotta go ahead and feed the baby. Other times, we want to go ahead and drop. Other times, we're gonna go ahead and drop the starts of these sessions. Oh whack, oh whack, oh whack, oh whack.